guys, pulling over, so have a quick look round this Fiesta RS Turbo. I have the man right next to me. He's going to talk us through exactly what's going on with this Fiesta, but we'll start in the engine bay. That's where we'll go first because the bonnet's up.
Well, we've got the normal standard 1.6 CVH engine, and it's been lowered compression, so then basically we can push 240 brake out of it at the wheels. And then it's got the Sierra COSWORTH turbo on it, the T3, pushing about 23 psi peak boost. Obviously all the Samco hosing and the uprated stage 2 intercooler and radiator. Basically that's pretty much it really. And
the rest of it is pretty much standard. It is actually running standard pistons,
standard conrods, standard crank. Most of it's probably running a Newman cam. I'm unsure of the cam in it. I haven't got any history with this engine, but the gearbox itself's running a stage 2 Quaife LSD and a 4-paddle stage 3 ceramic coated clutch, just to take the torque, because it's just an immense amount of torque that pushes through this.
You're about 300-ish?
Yeah, about 300-ish.
In something that light. Absolutely insane. And I love the red with the green with the chrome. Such an old school look, but sort of new school at the same time. Yeah, so the gearbox coming down here. This is how clean this thing is. Red gearbox down there. We've got, was it a Mark 7?
Yeah, Mark 7 dog mount.
Just there with a Voodoo mount on it as well. Shout out Voodoo. What an engine bay, mate. You have to keep that clean, don't you? With all the chrome on it. We have Moret headlights as well at the front with what I can only assume to be the...
Yeah, the air scoops.
Air scoops at the front.
They're actually base ports for subwoofers.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. You wouldn't even have known. You wouldn't even have known. Old school way of doing stuff there, like that. All original bumpers and body and stuff though.
That's it, yeah.
Carbon fibre down here. Absolutely beautiful.
They normally come with a little rubber lip on them. That's a VR6.
VR6. Oh, it's a VR6 lip,
VR6,
but in carbon. Wow, awesome.
They cost a pretty penny then.
Yeah, I was going to say that's. If anything's going to touch the ground, it's a bit of carbon fibre. I like that. Coming around, you have big. What are these? 4-pot?
Yeah, 4-pot AP Racing calipers.
Big calipers on the front.
ST 170 300mm discs. The calipers themselves are off Lotus Exige.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah, I've had custom brackets made up for them.
God, that's
and then braided
awesome.
Hoses. So.
Complimented wheels as well, just to
M05s, which they sit
proper wheels to have on this. What suspension?
It's got Gaz Gold Series.
Sat quite low as well.
Yeah, it is.
Sat at a nice height, but it's low at the same time. Coming down, all original mouldings and body kit and everything. Coming round to the back, there's a little bit of history with the plate as well. The plate has to stay on the car at all times because this is where the magazine features. This is the one that's been featured in. Absolutely beautiful. They're just taking it all in with the white cage, white wheels. Bringing the boot up, we have a roll cage going in the back.
It is actually a show cage.
Show cage. Very nice.
An old dimmer cage.
Oh, an old dimmer cage. Wow.
With a custom made strut brace, and then I've made this crossbar.
Very nice. Old school show cage though in this, which is so cool.
I didn't want to destroy the chassis.
No, you don't want to weld in and cut up the chassis at the end of the day. So the look is what we're after here. So yeah,
and it's got the battery box.
Love that.
With a fire extinguisher.
Very nice. Just in case. You gotta have that just in case, mate. Just in case. The other thing I was going to point out was we were talking, and this used to have neons.
Yeah, neons.
It used to have every flamer kit.
Even had a PlayStation in the glove box.
No
with
way.
The controllers built into the dash and everything.
Wow. So it's had that era.
Yeah,
it's had the PlayStation in the dash era. It's had the neons era.
The lot, so.
Oh mate, and it's come full circle back to a show car, but you enjoy this. All right, coming inside, what have we got inside? A full Recaro interior. Well, the front seats are Recaro.
Yeah, the standard seats.
Standard seats, but reupholstered with red Alcantara all over.
Napa leather.
Very, very nice inside. Very small Momo wheel as well. Like that. Like that. Nice and small.
Make it feel like a go-kart.
Yeah, and I like the door cards as well. This is proper old school moulded door cards with JL Audio.
Yeah, JL Audios. They've probably been in there since 2008, easy.
Really? Wow.
Probably earlier.
Earlier than that. So cool. Absolutely mint inside here though. With the roof done as well. Yeah, look at the headliner.
And all the B-pods have been done in suede as well. So.
And the boost gauges over there. What, AEM?
AEM electronics, yeah.
All down the side
good precision,
there.
They are really good.
Oh. Fiesta. Today we have Adam and his absolutely beautiful Fiesta RS Turbo. Thank you so much for one, wanting to take me out in this thing, because it is just, I saw it in Players. This is what happened, right? We went to Players, I saw this and I messaged you like, please, if you ever want to shoot that, please let me know, because I want to come and shoot it so bad. And today here we are. So thank you very much for letting me come out with you. Enjoy it the way you enjoy it, because you said you absolutely hurt this thing.
I do, to be fair.
And that's what we like to hear, people enjoying their cars. A bit of, oh, I'm gonna lose my marbles over the sound. Oh, mate, best sound ever from any car ever. Right, RS Turbo engine, CVH, pretty much standard-ish internals.
Yeah.
Pistons, rods, all standards.
All standard.
But running
240 at the wheels.
240 brake horsepower from CVH. That's a fantastic number to be having in an engine that has seen a good amount of years in other cars.
Yeah.
As we were talking, this has had what?
It was about 24 people have been through this engine.
24 people, and it's still running.
Yeah.
It's perfect, and everyone's enjoyed themselves in it.
Yeah. I'd say it come out of an Orion back in 2004, and when it was built back then, it was a company in Redditch.
Yeah.
And whatever they did to it, they've
done a really good job, because it's still boosting today on a beautiful summer's evening.
Yeah.
That's how you want them to be. Although this is what looks to be a show car, it's pristine in every way. The engine bay is pristine. You drive the living hell out of this, don't you? You enjoy it, and that's one of the things I want to put across in the start as well, is that you were like, yeah, let's take it out, let's go and enjoy it, let's go and hurt it, because that's what these were made for. That was the whole idea. Right. This actually has a bit of a backstory as well. It has a lot of magazine features.
I had two features in total.
Yep.
One back in 2008, and I had one last year. And actual Fast Forward and Ford Further South used to use it as a prime example how to build an RS Turbo to a modification.
The perfect RS Turbo. Oh, I can see why, mate, if I'm honest. Just by the looks, it's the perfect look, in my opinion. The comp-motive wheels, the ride height just as it is. I sat so right. Still comfortable as well.
Yeah.
Sat nice, but comfortable.
It's quite nice, and you can still
daily it. And like that's the other thing, you haven't really been underneath this too much, you've just enjoyed it. You know, you've done little bits and bobs here and there to just keep it nice. And like the clutch, you were saying the clutch has done 14,000 miles the last one?
The last one, yeah.
Which is, for a race clutch,
it's good.
That's bloody good.
Considering they're only meant to last hours.
Yeah, that's very true. Noises. I love how planted it is as well. Yeah. Although you weren't too much of a fan of the tyres, which is one of them things, you are going to change them out, but finding a 16-inch,
a 9.5 40 16,
it's a little bit here and there, yeah. So you've kept these for a bit just to keep it going.
Yeah, I've had them for about 12 months now. I call them the Twitch runners because they're just terrible.
But quaif diff up front.
Yeah. Stage 2
to really put that power down, because obviously this is a very light car with double the power from the factory that it would have had.
It would have been,
so
130 brakes.
Yeah, so that's 240 is a lot more power than it should be running. But obviously you've got the big brakes up front, you've got the quaif diff, you've got every supporting mod you could ever want to make this drive straight and true, brake as you want it to, perform the way you want it to, and it looks the absolute nuts. So that's why I would probably go as being one of the best ones in the world. At the end of the day, like, it is everything. The engine bay is a masterpiece, and it's always kept clean. You drive the hell out of it, which is the way it should be, and it's got a fantastic backstory of, it had neons at one point, and it had a PlayStation in it at one point, which is like, it's been through that era, and now you've got it, and you're keeping it on the road, driving it, you know, here and there, and it's like, that's how it should be.
The history with this is like, even growing up, I've been around them and always wanted one when I was a kid. And then obviously going out with my brother's one, which this engine was in.
So way back, this actual engine in this car was in a car that you went out in as a kid, which is
That's it.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
And in 2019 it's still being used properly out on a nice summer's evening, driving down the road on boost, giving all the chatters. Oh, that noise is just the best noise ever. I love it. I love that